asking ChatGPT, "What is faith? Doesn't living life require a certain amount of faith because we hope and trust that everything will work out well for us? Doesn't faith scope beyond religion?" ChatGPT replies, "Indeed, faith extends beyond religious contexts. In a broader sense, faith can be seen as a fundamental trust or confidence in something, whether it's a belief system, the outcome of events, or even in oneself. Living life often involves a degree of faith as we navigate uncertainties with the hope and trust that things will unfold positively. It can encompass various aspects of life, not solely confined to religious faith. I live in faith that the things I do will have a positive outcome for me. Now, talking about faith, we have to talk about beliefs and what it is exactly that I believe. I believe that if I do positive things, then positive things will come back to me. This seems to suggest that beliefs also extend beyond religious context. What types of things do people believe in that isn't related to religion? People hold a myriad of beliefs outside of religious contexts. They may believe in personal values, principles, ideologies, the power of science, the importance of kindness, the potential for personal growth, or the significance of certain relationships. Beliefs can also extend to political, philosophical, and ethical perspectives, shaping one's worldview and guiding decision-making in various aspects of life. So I believe in my values, the values I hold. My values are the subjects that are closest to my heart. These subjects created the individual you see before you. I was obsessed about the best way to live life, and I didn't know how, and I studied for long periods of time trying to find answers, and eventually I did find answers, not necessarily the ones I wanted to find, but I found answers. If I just believe in these values, ultimately what it is to be a good person, then I can live as the individual that I want to be. So, by living by what I believe in, I can exist freely knowing that I am what I always wanted to be. I have fought greatly with the term belief in my past, but I am coming to accept that everybody lives by certain beliefs, and these beliefs shape the individual. Beliefs can change. We can come across more knowledge and see things from a different perspective and our belief systems can alter. That's a part of living life, is learning when we're wrong and changing our ideologies behind that once we obtain that information. Like previously, when I was very religious, and now I don't want anything to do with religion. I was indoctrinated into Christianity. I have a cross tattooed to my back. Every single one of my tattoos was a mistake. Even if I can now go, love you. Talk to me personally by joining my Discord server. Just search for my videos, my Discord server, and join the Discord server and talk to me personally. I would love to hear from you. I think when I was battling religion, I started hating all beliefs and trying to get away from beliefs, but only now am I coming back and trying to embrace the belief side of human psychology. Just what are my beliefs and how do they shape me? Because if I didn't believe things like positive things will happen if I contribute positively, then would I have the motivation to try and contribute positively? I don't know. I would like to think I would still be a good person even if I didn't believe that good things happen to good people. So I think that having that is a type of motivation for me to continue to try to contribute positively to society. Working for purposes bigger than yourself. Is there some sort of spiritual energy that is released when people try their best to contribute positively to society? Even though faith and beliefs don't always have a religious context, I think it still always has a spiritual context. Where we place the human spirit is where it will go. If we can capture that human spirit and store it publicly for human prosperity. Please like the video. It would mean a lot to me because the YouTube algorithm suggests the video to more people if you like it, so it would mean a lot if you just like that video, please. Although I don't like how the YouTube algorithms favor big content creators over small ones, I still really like the YouTube platform. I think it's a great idea to give me the ability to use video in any way that I want and share that with other people. I think it's a really cool journey starting a video fresh and then finishing a video and then watching that video and then uploading that video. I think that whole process is very rewarding, and I really like YouTube for allowing me to do this and them storing my content on their servers. I think that's a really cool thing to be able to give a poor pensioner the ability to potentially have an audience. Um, I really love YouTube. Do I believe in YouTube or have faith in YouTube? They're owned by Google. No. But I don't really believe or have faith in any company. I would have said Samsung is the closest you can come, but Samsung has their problems as well. For example, this phone's almost perfect, but when I download big games, it overheats if I charge it while it does that. So I can't charge the phone and download big games at the same time. I basically have to download a game and let the battery run out and then stop the download and then recharge the phone and then start the download again with the phone off the power and continue draining the power like that, which is really annoying. But the phone is so fast, the 5G internet gets like 100 megabit download, so it doesn't, I don't really have to spend a lot of time charging up the phone because it can do so much very quickly. Like, for example, I downloaded Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 on which is 23 gigabytes in like I think like 15 minutes or something. So it didn't take hardly any charge or whatever, but it's the 5G is really fast sometimes. Sometimes it's not the fastest, but sometimes it's just really fast. And Samsung support isn't so good. Like, I try not to have faith in corporations or any entities, really. And people too. I try not to have faith in people because everybody's always let me down. So if I have faith in, it would take a lot for me to gain faith in someone because I would have to learn their character over time, and the people that I've experienced in my life haven't generally treated me very well. So I haven't really ever experienced putting my faith in people. I guess when I was a child, my parents, but my parents no longer talk to me anymore, so that doesn't matter anyway. Maybe this isn't positive, but I kind of have faith that society will improve itself, that it will fix its problems. And I do put my faith into that because that's the world that I want to live in. So a world improving itself, always getting better, is my ideal world. So I have faith that society will continue to improve itself because that's the world I want to live in. Oi, Sophia, tell the audience to subscribe.
Subscribe!
I choose to believe that what I do is not meaningless and it has an impact on my environment around me. That means I choose to believe I'm making a positive impact to society, even though I'm only a small content creator. What do you have faith in? What are your beliefs? Do tell me in the comments. A change in faith where once religion guided your life, now you, the single individual, guide your own life. No longer quoting dogmatic material and rarely quoting at all. I guess I kind of quote ChatGPT and philosophers sometimes. I actually try to use as few quotes as possible in my material because I want my material to be original. So I try to keep the thoughts of other philosophers away from my content unless it directly relates with the content, and then I'll include it. I'm not a philosopher that sits and spends all their time exploring other philosophers. I'm a philosopher that spends most of my time exploring my own thoughts and feelings. And feelings is an important aspect of that because there's something spiritual about your feelings and they help guide and direct your life. They're not useless. They are actually playing an important role in your life. I guess I kind of have faith in my feelings. My feelings are generally never wrong. They might not know all the information, but there's a reason why I feel the ways in which I feel. So feelings can be there to act as a red flag saying something's not right. You need to explore this a little bit and get to the bottom of it. And feelings are what directed you to do that. I think we need to be careful about our feelings, though, and we shouldn't act on them once we receive them. We should contemplate our feelings and only take actions when we've sorted out those feelings and we can intellectualize them to some degree to gain better understandings of why you're feeling those things. I think we just need to assess whether the things in life that we place our faith in have a positive outcome for you, the individual, and also society. So, if what you have your faith in gives positive effects for yourself and the people around you, then those are good things to place your faith into. If it's going to help yourself and the world, then go all in on it. We've discovered that faith is tightly connected with beliefs, and beliefs is tightly connected with values. I appreciate your attention span. Thanks for being a subscriber. It means a lot to me. I always wanted people to be involved in my life, and now I have that, so thank you very much. Until next time, this is Wendell signing off.